Hey there and welcome. You may not realize it yet, but you're about to witness something truly historic. This isn't just another ordinary week. It's a time of profound significance, a moment that carries immense spiritual weight. Whether you're fully aware of it or just sensing that something feels different, the changes unfolding right now will touch every part of your life in ways you might not expect. Have you noticed that time feels strange lately? Maybe the days seem to blend together, or you have this nagging feeling that reality itself isn't quite what it used to be. If so, you're not imagining things. Something powerful is shifting, and if you're even slightly in tune with energy, you can already feel it. This week marks one of the most spiritually charged periods of the entire year, and if you don't pay attention, you might miss the message it's trying to reveal. If you've been feeling like everything is accelerating, like events are unfolding faster than usual, you're absolutely right. There's a reason for it, but we'll get to that soon. For now, just know this: everything is aligning, and the first domino is about to fall. Once it does, there's no stopping the chain reaction that follows. This isn't random. What's happening right now has been set in motion for a long time, part of a much larger plan that has been unfolding for centuries. It all begins quietly, like whispers before a storm. The first shift takes place today, March 9. At first, it might not seem like much, just small, almost imperceptible changes. But make no mistake, this is only the beginning. These moments are setting the stage for what's coming next. Everything is leading up to March 14, the day when everything reaches a tipping point. That's when the board flips completely. And on that very day, two major planetary alignments will take place, creating a cosmic event unlike anything we've seen in years. Starting now, you might feel an internal struggle intensify, a conflict between heart and mind, instinct and reason. This energy begins with the moon aligning with Mars, fueling raw, unfiltered emotions, igniting passion, and stirring up deep desires. At the same time, Venus locks into Mercury, urging careful thought, balance, and restraint. It's as if the universe is pulling you in two opposite directions. One part of you wants to act on impulse, to follow your heart without hesitation. But another part is urging caution, reminding you to think things through before making any major decisions. This internal tug-of-war isn't just a fleeting moment. The choices you make under this energy will have long-lasting effects, shaping the path ahead in ways you may not fully understand right now. As the days pass, the intensity will only grow stronger, setting off a series of events that will change everything. And when March 14 arrives, reality itself will feel different. Some days in life come and go without much impact, but then there are days that divide time into before and after. March 14 is one of those days. This isn't just another full moon. This is a total lunar eclipse, and not just any eclipse. It's one that holds immense transformative power. On this night, the moon will take on a deep red hue, a phenomenon known as a blood moon. At the same time, a powerful meteor shower will reach its peak, streaking the sky with brilliant flashes of light. But this isn't just an awe-inspiring celestial display. It's a signal, a shift in energy that will ripple across the planet. When the Sun, Moon, and Earth align in perfect formation, they create a geometric balance that alters the very frequency of our world. The boundary between the seen and unseen grows thinner, and just when you think you understand what's happening, the cosmos will reveal something even more profound. As if to mark this moment with a cosmic exclamation point, the gamma meteor shower will rain down from above, lighting up the night sky. To many, it will just be a beautiful spectacle, but to those who are paying attention, it's something much deeper, a message written in the stars. Whether you acknowledge it or not, its effects will be felt. The emotions stirred, the choices made, the paths set in motion, all of it is leading to something greater. And yet, this is just the beginning. 3 major astronomical events occurring on the same day is no coincidence. There's a deeper meaning hidden within them, a lesson most people will overlook. But if you truly want to understand why this is happening and what it means for you, you need to stay alert. Because once you see the full picture, you'll never look at March 14 the same way again. There's another critical day you need to be aware of: March 12. Unlike March 14, this moment will pass unnoticed by most. There will be no dramatic signs, no flashing lights, just a quiet, invisible force shaping reality in ways that only a few will sense. This day is a hidden test, one that will challenge you without warning. On March 12, Saturn aligns perfectly with the Sun. Saturn, the great teacher, the guardian of karma, and the silent observer of all actions, merges with the very source of light. When this happens, nothing remains hidden. This alignment serves as a cosmic checkpoint, a moment of reckoning where the truth of your actions and choices becomes undeniable. What happens next depends entirely on how you navigate these energies. Some will experience breakthroughs, moments of clarity that reveal their true purpose. Others may face unexpected challenges, karmic lessons that push them toward necessary growth. Whatever unfolds, remember this: everything happening now is leading you somewhere. The key is to stay aware, to listen, and to embrace the journey ahead. Every choice you've made, every moment of hesitation, and every hidden truth, suddenly, everything comes into focus. Saturn, the planet of structure and discipline, is watching closely. It sees the responsibilities you've delayed, the obligations you've ignored, and the internal conflicts you've tried to push aside. For some, this moment will be a powerful confirmation, a cosmic signal that they are finally heading in the right direction. A missing puzzle piece may slide into place effortlessly. A lingering uncertainty that has clouded your thoughts for months might dissolve in an instant. You may even feel as if a weight you didn't realize you were carrying has suddenly been lifted, as though an unseen force has taken it from your shoulders. Yet for others, this time will serve as an awakening, a stark realization that can no longer be ignored. If you've been disregarding the warning signs, putting off necessary decisions, or avoiding the inevitable, this is the moment when the universe demands your attention. And it won't be loud or dramatic, not a thunderclap or a bolt of lightning. Instead, it will be something subtle but impossible to overlook, something that forces you to acknowledge a truth you've been resisting. Make no mistake, this shift is happening. It is not random, nor is it meaningless. This is preparation for an imminent transformation. In just 2 days, the energy will begin to shift, and by March 14th, the landscape of your reality will be different. Think about the impact of a singular celestial event. A full moon can heighten emotions. An eclipse can alter the course of events. A meteor shower can bring unexpected revelations. But what happens when all of these events occur at the same time? Imagine a blood-red full moon caught in the grip of a total lunar eclipse, set against the climax of a meteor shower. This is more than just a routine astronomical event. It is a moon under siege, engulfed in cosmic fire from above, drowned in shadows, and painted deep crimson by the very forces surrounding it. When the Earth aligns perfectly between the Sun and the Moon, it blocks the Moon's light, plunging it into darkness. In that moment, the planet exists in a temporary state of cosmic suspension, caught between what was and what is yet to come. And just as the darkness reaches its peak, the heavens ignite. The meteor shower intensifies, scattering celestial debris across the sky, each streak of light carrying messages, activations, and energies that most will overlook. But you won't. You will sense it. What does it all mean? The cosmos speaks loudly when these forces converge, and if you aren't paying attention, you risk missing something crucial. And yet, this is only what we can see on the surface. There is something deeper, something accelerating beneath it all, and in just a moment, you will understand exactly what it is. This week is not only defined by the events that take place, it is also shaped by the eerie silences between them. March 9th arrives with a powerful planetary alignment, Venus and Mercury, Mars and the Moon, clashing like titans. The universe makes its presence undeniable, as though slamming its fist upon the cosmic table. Then suddenly, everything goes quiet. March 10th arrives, and there is nothing. March 11th follows, an empty void where something should be happening, but isn't. The universe itself seems to pause, as though it is holding its breath. Then, just as the stillness becomes unnerving, March 12th appears. Saturn aligns with the Sun, a moment of karmic reckoning. Another brief delay follows, stretching across March 13th, leaving a lingering sense of anticipation. Something about this stillness is unsettling, and for good reason. The universe does not act without purpose. It is a vast and intricate system, operating with rhythms and patterns beyond human comprehension. And yet this is different. It feels as though the sky itself is waiting for something, or perhaps for us. What if these pauses are not just gaps but thresholds? Stillness is never truly empty. It holds everything in waiting, moments poised on the brink of unfolding. We are conditioned to focus on movement, on action, on events. But some of the most profound transformations occur not in the moment itself, but in the space just before it happens. Picture yourself in a darkened theater just before the curtain rises. The whispering stops, the lights dim. The anticipation is electric, the air thick with the promise of what is to come. This week is like that moment. The stillness is not a void. It is a build-up, a preparation. Because March 14th is not just another date on the calendar. Every planetary shift, every cosmic pause has been leading up to this. This is the moment of ignition, the point where everything erupts into motion. And once it begins, there will be no turning back. Most weeks pass by in an ordinary rhythm, but this one feels different. It is as if an invisible force is pulling everything forward, accelerating the timeline. Have you felt it? Perhaps plans that seem distant are suddenly demanding your attention. Conversations that should have been slow and deliberate are unfolding rapidly. Decisions that once felt impossible are now glaringly clear. This is what happens when the universe speeds up its trajectory. It is not random, nor is it chaotic. It is a carefully orchestrated acceleration, aligning circumstances and energies faster than anticipated. And this shift is not just external, it is happening within you as well. For a while, you may have felt in control, confident in your timeline. Then suddenly, you find yourself standing at a crossroads, forced to act without hesitation. There is no more waiting, no more delaying. It is disorienting, even overwhelming. But it is necessary. Because where once things moved at a gradual pace, they are now accelerating. The world behind the scenes is shifting, and before you know it, you will find yourself immersed in something new. This is not just motion, it is momentum. And once momentum takes hold, it cannot be stopped. So if you've been feeling like time is slipping through your fingers, if your reality seems to be unfolding faster than you can grasp, you are not imagining it. There are moments in time when everything changes, and the strangest part, you won't fully realize it until after it has already happened. The eclipse will end. The meteor shower will fade. The week's intensity will reach its peak, and then on the surface, it will seem as though everything has returned to normal. But beneath that calm, something fundamental will have shifted. On March 15th, some will wake up feeling lighter, unburdened by something they cannot quite name. Maybe it is an old fear that has lost its grip. Maybe it is a newfound clarity, a certainty that was missing before. Or maybe it is just an inexplicable sense that the air itself has changed. For others, however, there will be a feeling of anticipation, an awareness that they are on the brink of something significant. A chapter has closed. The door has opened, and whether they are ready or not, there is no going back. This is not just the end of an intense astrological week. It is the beginning of something new, something powerful. The effects will not all be immediate. For some, revelations and changes will arrive like a sudden jolt. For others, they will unfold gradually, rippling outward like echoes of an event that has already occurred. The months ahead will not be like those before. What once seemed certain may no longer be. What appeared to be permanent may suddenly shift. And one thing is undeniable: the world will not be the same, and neither will you. If this journey resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe and join us for more insights into the unfolding energies. Your support means the world, and we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Stay aware, embrace the changes ahead, and trust the path you're on. Thank you for watching.